Hey folks, Mad Cat here from The Balcony Show. Now, if you haven't heard about Anchor, well then I gotta tell you, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. First, it's free. And who the hell doesn't love free? I know I do. I mean, come on. There's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or your computer. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And talk about doing the legwork. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you, so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more. You can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. So, download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. Cheers and be well, and keep listening to us right here on The Balcony Show. Coming to you from the top of the Poconos, it's The Balcony Show with your host, Ann Thatcher, Bo Sommer, and me, the Mad Cat. We have searched the globe for the best in indie music so you don't have to. So here we go, The Balcony Show.
Hi everybody, welcome to The Balcony Show. Another great evening with some really great music.
Yeah.
Hi my dude, hi my lady.
Hi.
So we have, this is actually a ReverbNation campaign selection from our last campaign. And for reasons, unknown.
Stuff happens.
Mercury
Stuff
was
happens.
in retrograde back in that period.
That's it. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
All right.
But anyways, they're here now. So we're going to bring you the band Once Around, a young band from Wisconsin, and they are definitely a band to watch.
I love them.
They got a lot of fire, man. They're
Yeah.
really, really good. They're really good.
The lead singer.
Oh, here we go.
Ooh, do you need my fan?
Oh, boy.
So
Yeah, awesome
Here we go.
music.
Anyways.
like rocking, get your blood going. I love it.
Sebastian James will be with us a little bit later. But first, we have a Thatch tag this evening.
Hashtag, yay! That, for you listeners out there, means that I'm not going to get abused here for a hot second. That's all right. I'm going to sit back now. Oh, yeah. Okay, of course.
Anyways, today's Thatch tag is Get Wired. And this is because somebody posted something on Facebook about a 15-year-old inserting something into the one-eyed Willie.
Oh, yeah, man.
You want to go ahead and tell us about that, Matt?
No. I don't want to relive that experience.
I don't. How? Just
and
how?
There's an X-ray.
Hashtag how?
And there's an actually he has it posted, right?
Yeah.
He talks about my weird stuff. I'm going down my feed and then
I
see
just-
an X-ray.
That's right.
Of a Willie.
I shared it to our group because I didn't post it to my page because that's just like. But I mean, it just came up like somebody else had posted it because it comes up in these damn medical report things, and I'm like, this is insane.
15 years old. He decided, this young boy.
It's insane. Like I explored when I was a kid, but
Not like that.
that's not exploration.
So what he did, so everybody knows what happened, is he decided he was going to measure his lower appendage, and he decided to insert cable wire into...
He snaked his own pipe, folks.
And then it got stuck. It got stuck
Thanks
in
for
the
helping
drain.
Ann out.
But there's the thing. Like, how do you...
But why is it two ways?
I don't understand the mechanics of this on how... Like, how do you... I don't get it. I don't get... Well, please, this thing can hear me right now. Yeah. I'm like, I don't get it. Like, you're looking at the X-ray. You're looking at how it's in there. At which point did you let this thing fall down the freaking well? Okay, that's...
But there's two wires sticking out.
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
the thing that I don't understand.
I'm very confused.
Yeah, well, that makes
this is a legit thing, folks. Like, you can look it up. All right?
Yeah.
And how far into this was this kid not screaming?
I don't
He
care.
wasn't. That's just it. He was. I don't know why he was deciding to measure, but why wouldn't you use just like
Take a
on the
tape
outside?
measure.
Take a tape measure.
A tape measure.
Why would you? So there's more to the story.
I think,
gotta
yes.
be.
I think there's got to
I
be something
think-
that's not being said.
Right.
Okay?
Like he liked pain or something?
Right.
I don't know. Or, no, it's just really
I
bizarre.
mean, you hear about the clowns with the light bulb up the anus. I mean, they're not saying I was trying to measure how far my rectum could go. They were just trying to put a light bulb in their ass. You know, so I don't know. This was like a 10-foot...
He wanted to get... Yeah, but you can understand that because they wanted to get turned on.
Oh, shit, man. I served it up, you smacked it out of the plate.
Very, very good.
But that was like a 4-foot
You are
cable.
on fire today.
That was a 4-foot cable. At which point do you lose sight of what you're doing?
When you guys are in the hospital for whatever procedures and you have to have the catheter, aren't you guys like screaming when it's going in and
I've
out?
never had a catheter. And, oh my God, you better put me out.
Yeah. Yeah, so how
Okay.
are we putting cable wires up?
I got just a little piece of skin caught in a zipper once. And I thought my life had just ended 6 times. It was murderous. You know that scene in Something About Meg? Break the beat, break the beat.
How old are you?
I was in my teens. I didn't wear underwear when I was in my teens. So, you know, when you're out getting boozed up, shit's going to happen.
I guess so.
Stuff is going to happen.
When you're trying to reel that python back in.
Oh, shit.
But, you know...
On that note, I'm going to get out of here. We're going to start things tonight with a song from Another Day Dawns. The song is Beautiful Suicide. So take a listen and we'll be right back.
Word.
Take my
Balcony Show, and right now we have the song Ghost by Once Around. So, while you sit down and give it a listen, when you come back, we're going to have son of a bitch in the office. We're going to have son of a bitch in the office. All right, one more time. And we are back on the Balcony Show, and right now we have the song Ghost by Once Around. So while you sit down and give it a listen, when you come back, we are going to have lead singer Sebastian James on the line. So sit down, give it a listen. Here we go.
Am I above, flying high? Who am I? Am I enough to be someone like them, like anybody else? What will I become? I think I'm done. I'm looking for a time and a moment I don't feel jaded. I'm not a ghost, I just don't feel right. I'm clinging to the high when I'm low, look what I created. I'm not a ghost, I just don't feel right at home. Alone as the day's night, the stage is mine. But when I move on, who will carry us? So I don't know what I become. Can anyone tell me? I'm looking for a time and a moment I don't feel jaded. I'm drowning now. Look at me, I'm drowning now. I'm drowning now. I'm drowning now. Look at me, I'm drowning now. I'm drowning. I'm looking for a time and a moment I don't feel jaded. I'm not a ghost, I just don't feel right at home. Clinging to the high when I'm low, look what I create. I'm not a ghost, I just don't feel right at home.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Balcony Show, and we are very excited because we have Sebastian James from Once Around on the phone, all the way from Wisconsin. Welcome, Sebastian.
Hey, what's up, guys? Glad to be here.
So, congratulations for being our ReverbNation selectee. You were chosen out of over 3,000 applications. So,
Dang, yes. Thank you.
great stuff. Our listeners just heard the song Ghost. Do you want to tell us something about Ghost?
Yeah, well, Ghost was our first big song release with our first music video and everything. That song is has a lot of meaning for me, and it really took heart to a lot of our fans. And it's still like the biggest one live to play all the time. It's like my favorite one to play all the time. Just kind of about finding yourself, and yeah, it's a great song. I love it.
So, how did you get your band together, and how did Once Around come together, the name and everything? Tell us a little bit about the band.
Well, Once Around, it means you only live once, basically. That's how we came up with it.
Cool.
I'm a big believer in that. And kind of like our recent single, December, which we'll get to, is kind of hits home with the whole meaning of the band as well. Like the one life forever kind of motto is what I have.
You're so young to be thinking about Once Around.
I think that's part of the thing that's funny, though. That's always our battle cry when we're young.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true.
Now, like, for people like myself, like, I don't even want to think about it no more. You know what I mean? Like, I just realized I woke up one day and I'm at that stage where life is taking more than it's giving.
Well,
Yeah, I don't
so
know.
enjoy it while you're young there,
Yeah, exactly.
But December, wow. This song is, first of all, the video is eye candy. I would encourage all of our listeners to number one, you got to stream and download this song because you're going to absolutely love it, and watch when is the album releasing? Do you have a date yet for it?
We don't have an exact date, but it's being pushed. It was supposed to, we were hoping by the end of this year, but it's being pushed back to about early next year.
Well, stuff happens. But in the meantime, you have this fantastic video out for December. And what was... I don't want to give too much away about the video other than it is absolute eye candy and up there in the forest and you know what I mean? I don't understand. You probably have a trail of women.
They are nicely produced videos. I'm going to cut her off right now. No, the videos are very well done, and I want to say that's something that a band should always be applauded for, is putting that effort into making sure that they're putting out quality content visually as well as auditorially. You know what I mean? So it's like that's.
Oh yeah, 100%. We always look to that just as much as
tell us,
music.
Where did the concept for the video come from, and who produced this for you?
Well, we always go to the same guy. It's Eddie Cran of Enterprise Films. He lives in the Milwaukee area. So we found out from him.
So shout out to Eddie Price.
Yeah, Eddie Cran. He's awesome. So yeah, every video that we have out there right now is shot by him.
And where was this done, Sebastian?
It was done around the Milwaukee area, just some spot picked out, that some like trail park, and then some warehouse for the other like underground scenes where I'm wearing that the red leather jacket and stuff. Just some warehouse we rented out.
So basically, they just said you got to be here, and you just showed up and did your thing.
Yeah, we had the idea of those like backdrops and the two different scenes. It came up with that idea and the two different outfits. Kind of like we just wanted to showcase what we look like live and how hard we perform live. It's kind of a showcase for that as well.
Right.
Yeah.
No, you did do that. I want to tell everybody to get out and check out the video because you're going to love it. Absolutely.
just have to know, I just have to know. Will my blood be replaced? I just have to know, I just have to know. I'm fighting to remedy, but time is a funny thing. It slips away from me. I'm lying to feel complete, but I'm just a human being trying to believe. What if December never comes? Will forever keep me young? I am wounded on the run. What if December never comes? Will forever keep me young? From this dream, then what's left to me? What's left to me? I will claw to erase. Then what's left to me? Then what's left to me? I'm fighting to remedy, but time is a funny thing. It slips away from me. I'm lying to feel complete, but I'm just a human being trying to believe. What if December never comes? Will forever keep me young? I am wounded on the run. What if December never comes? Will forever keep me young? What if December never comes? Will forever keep me young? I am wounded on the run. What if December never comes? Will forever keep me young? Will forever? Will forever? What if December never comes? I hope forever keeps me young.
Where did December come from?
Well, December is my birth month, December 12th. So that's another meaning for it for me personally. But it's also like the last month of the year, obviously. And so it's like
Really?
in the song. Yeah, really. Well, and in the song, we say, "Will forever keep me young." So, in the basic concept of it is, if tomorrow never came, did you live your life the way you wanted to?
Oh, that's cool.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a great message too, for sure.
Yeah.
So you have two other band members. Let's mention them. Raph
yeah.
Stars on
Yep.
a guitar
Raph Stars on
and
guitar.
Ira on drums.
You bet. Era.
So that's pretty cool.
And it's actually Era's 22nd birthday today, so shout out Era. Happy birthday.
Happy
Happy
birthday, Era.
birthday.
So how did you guys get together?
Well, Raph is actually my brother.
Okay.
So yeah, that's how that happened.
Well, that wasn't by choice.
Yeah. Basically, I just picked up a microphone, and he actually started on drums. Then he switched over to guitar just by interest of it, and became so crazy good at it. And then I started writing, and I love lyrics. I write all the lyrics mostly for the band. So that's how me and Ralph started once around, and then we knew Chase Era through high school. He lived in the same town as us, and we knew he played drums, so we were like, yeah, you want to start a band?
Well,
and
keep
do
going
this
because
thing?
it works.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely,
Yeah.
it works. You have there's a lot of talent there between the three of you, and I see you going. Our catchphrase here is catching rising stars, and I certainly see your guys' star rising. That's for sure.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Which comes to, see how I did that? I will ascend.
Yeah.
So, are you guys just gathering from the videos? You guys probably are insane live. You just give off that vibe. I would certainly be. I'm a huge fan, so I would definitely be checking you guys out live. But on your website, I only see that you guys have one show in Indiana. Are you guys tapping into even possibly getting out somewhere, whether it's the next couple of weeks or even next year, to hit some festivals?
Yeah, we are looking into next year festivals for sure. We just got off a tour with Wild Street in the East Coast, and we're actually just about to hit the road again on the 30th. I actually need to update our website.
Oh
But
yeah,
we
where
we
are you
have,
playing on? Where are you guys
man,
coming?
the East Coast. Oh no,
yeah,
now I'm
we
hurt.
got the we got the Young and Reckless tour with a band called the Almas. It will be in Ohio, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Atlanta, Indianapolis.
Oh, cool. Where I'm actually heading to
Pennsylvania.
Ohio tomorrow.
Yeah, Akron, Ohio. That's the first show,
Oh, okay.
September 30th.
Yeah. Oh, very cool.
So, what's your website, Sebastian, so they can go to your website and get all this information and check out your live shows?
oncearoundidols.com is where you can go to find all of our. Yeah, it's got our merch store on there. Bunch of photos, a bio about the band.
So
can get
you
all-
want to
get
get
all-
there, oncearoundidols.com. You want to buy their merch, support them, download their music, stream their music. Again, more music for your playlist, for
Absolutely.
sure.
Absolutely.
You bet.
So I Will Ascend, you tell me about that song.
I will send. It was actually the music video was shot in the same warehouse as December, oddly enough, and it's one of my favorite. Also, one of my favorite songs live because of the energy about it in that riff. It just gets you going. It's another song about this life that I've taken on in being a musician and a musician
So
on the
rising.
road. Yeah. Rising from the bottom to the top.
All
Just
right,
the
so I
journey.
always ask Sebastian, tell me one thing about you that most people would not know.
You kind of put me on the spot here.
Well,
Let's see.
got to go away from the mundane a little bit, you know?
Yeah. Most people would not know about me.
Ooh, tell us your dark secrets.
Here we go. Here we go.
Shoot, I'd probably say
You can do it.
I don't know. I really don't know.
Yeah, well, it's all right.
All right, do you listen to any funky music? Is there a special food you like? Is there like a series?
I'll tell you, I'm addicted to blueberry cereal this time of year.
Well, you just brought all of us back like 30 years.
Yeah. I just bought a family size box, and they have like the retro box. And it looks
There
so
you go.
cool.
See, there you go. Something that most people would not know. See, you did that.
Yeah.
Not a
There
problem.
you go. Yeah, no
All
problem.
right. Listen, Sebastian, I want to thank you so much for spending some time with us here on the show. We're definitely going to be watching your journey. And you definitely got to check back in with us when you get your album finally put out there. And I encourage everybody to follow this band because they're up and coming and they're stars. They're going to be stars.
to me. Paint the picture that I'll fail, but I'm not making a legacy, and I'm doing it so well. When I die, I'll be remembered by the noise in my veins. Scream and tell the words of the marks I make. And it shows. And I shout. Save me from myself. Lord, this happiness will be the end. I will listen. This is my farewell. 'Cause this happiness will be the end. I will listen. These walls are caving in from all this disdain, but my heart is still on fire in the pouring rain. Save me from myself. Lord, this happiness will be the end. I will listen. This is my farewell. 'Cause this happiness will be the end. I will listen. I'm giving everything I've got to give. No moments left rest until I get what's mine. Lay build the precious so high. You see me fail. Save me from myself. Or is this farewell? Save me from myself. Lord, this happiness will be the end. I will listen. This is my farewell. 'Cause this happiness will be the end. I will listen.
And now it's time for Indie Radar with Bo Sommer.
Hey, everybody, welcome back to Indie Radar on the Balcony Show. We have coming up part 2 of our interview with Larry Dvoskin, and we're talking NFTs once again, a very up and coming hot topic.
So, Larry, where can people go to get this information from you? Do you have a website? Do you have something where if somebody really wants to dig deeper?
Yes, several things. One is the company that I've been consulting for, which is called NFT Oasis, exactly how it sounds, N like Nancy, F like Frank, T like Tom, oasis.co. There's no M at the end, it's just CO. It's sort of the new version
.co,
of,
right.
Yeah. And it explains a whole thing that ties in with NFTs, which is people are, you know how people have been really big on Twitch and video games, and people are playing video
Yes.
games. What's happening now with this other trendy term called the metaverse, which is really where you can go into the computer in real time and interact with people instead of just sort of like playing, PlayStation or Fortnite or something. You can go in. And so what's been happening, and I'm sure people know about this, or maybe if you don't, it's news to you, but people like Ariana Grande are doing a concert in the metaverse where her fans come from all around the world and see her perform live, and it's also live streamed.
How do you get to the metaverse?
Well, there's a few things. NFT Oasis will lead you in to the metaverse. Obviously, there are other sites like Fortnite and Epic, which is the big one that has people like Travis Scott and Ariana Grande doing concerts. there's an entire world of companies. So, I mean, one of the things you can do is just Google metaverse companies, and you'll find a lot of things. But what we're doing right now is we had a concert with Imogen Heap, who is, a Grammy-winning artist from England who had she was one of the first people to actually mint an NFT. She came in and did a live concert, and then got to actually step out as an avatar. It's literally like being in a video game. It's literally like being in this fantasy world. But we created this forest in nature with lakes with fish swimming, and you could move around. And then she came out, and it was someone's birthday. She sang happy birthday in the metaverse to one of her fans.
Oh, that is really neat. Well,
yeah.
Larry, I don't mean to cut you off, but I can certainly probably stay on the phone for the next 2 hours with you learning about this stuff. So you definitely have dropped some websites and keywords that we are probably going to Google, and we'll definitely put them up on our balcony page to share with our listeners and our fans that follow us, and try to dig a little bit deeper and help some other musicians out that may want to get involved, because this sounds like you said earlier. You made a reference to maybe getting early on the bandwagon to something that's just going to be ginormous, and probably sooner than later. I know NFTs is a very new term, but it's starting to make its way into mainstream, and you're hearing about it. It's just I don't think enough people know about it or understand it, but I would imagine that's coming soon, like sooner than later for the common folk, to say, oh yeah, I've heard of NFTs, or even musicians to even get involved. So we appreciate your time and your knowledge.
Yeah.
You're definitely, obviously, very well versed in NFTs. So if it's all right with you, we might just have you back on the show again. First, because we love you.
Well,
and,
I love talking to you guys. So I want to let you know that this is crossing over right now. This is what's called Web 3.0. We've had up until now, social media sites and it's what's called the bleeding edge, where you're out at, it's sort of like Star Trek. You're out at the final frontier, and that's where we are right now.
Yeah.
Time magazine, the magazine of record, where if you're on the cover, that's kind of like I'm on the cover of Time. I made it. Right. Tomorrow they are dropping NFTs. It's called NFT Pieces, and they're doing it with a collection of artists, and so. This is actually what you just mentioned. This is the bleeding edge. And what I mean by that is musicians can just poke around online, find music NFT sites. There are different ones for different things. Dapper Labs is for sports. One of which has Billie Eilish and Doja Cat is for musicians. NFT Oasis is doing both. And if anyone needs to even ask a question, I'm going to be as bold and crazy on radio to say you can actually contact me, Larry at nftoasis.co, as in C like cat, O like orange, and I can answer any questions. But it's really an opportunity for the 98% of music makers wondering, how do I make it? How do I get through the noise? I tell you, 2 years from now, somebody's going to be on stage at the Grammys saying, I made it because people discovered my NFTs and rallied around it. And I made money, and I made press, and now I'm here at the Grammys.
And you heard it right here on the balcony, because I'm certain that will happen. And it's just a matter of time. And I would even imagine at some point when that does happen, there's still going to be people who are going to be like, what's an NFT? I mean, this whole, trying to wrap your head around it is a little difficult. But anyway, so again, we want to say thank you so much for your time. And I know we'll have you back on our show. And hopefully at that point, we're all going to have a part of this NFT world.
Yeah, maybe the balcony can go on the NFT world.
Yeah, you never know.
I don't want to give you an idea, but the balcony show can certainly drop a whole bunch of NFTs.
Yeah.
Really?
So, yeah, of course. Anything, anyone.
We're not recording this anymore, so.
Okay, yeah, you guys can just take picture, screenshots, things, even pieces of dialogue, anything that's creative content can be turned into an NFT. And it's usually not a long thing. It's usually like a Vine video. It's usually like 10 to 15 seconds.
Yeah, as I've been sitting here like listening to you talk, like because I do photography and stuff like that, so I definitely want to look into seeing how I can run those two into one another.
Yeah, and I should have mentioned, but there's a sort of like how people are on Instagram or they're on TikTok. Right. There's a social media Discord, and it's sort of like Reddit, but Discord is where the NFT community gathers, and it's something you might want to mention if you go back on and say, hey, we're so happy to have Larry, but we wanted to also mention, it's really community driven. Like there are these bored apes, these just pictures of apes. They're worth hundreds of thousands of dollars now. Like they started at nothing.
Now,
it's because
how does that work? Like how does like the NFT actually translate into real money?
Well, what happens is people go on this OpenSea. They mint 10,000 different variations, like Andy Warhol soup cans, of this little cartoon of an ape, and sometimes it's wearing a crown, sometimes it's wearing a fedora, sometimes it's smoking a cigar or has like pearls and lipstick on, and different people buy them for a little bit amount of money. Then they put it back on sale on their website, and people buy it for more money, which is Ethereum, and then right on your page you can instantly click and it goes from the cryptocurrency of Ethereum into cash, and you can click again and it goes right into your bank account.
Wow.
So it's very, very easy. It's just like transferring money between your bank accounts.
Wow.
So the balcony show, we could, like clips of the show, we could actually sell.
Yes, absolutely.
But not the music, see, because we don't own the music.
Right.
No, but all the
our dialogue.
But all the in-between stuff that never
especially
that the world never hears.
Yes, especially this stuff that we were like joking around about. It's really anything is possible right now.
Wow.
It's a Wild West. It's wide open.
Well, I know for me, I definitely got some looking into to do, because I screwed the pooch 10 years ago by not starting a YouTube account way back then.
Yeah.
And I always kicked myself in the ass that I should have done it, because it was way before they made all the changes, and it was so much easier to make money on YouTube with content back then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now they have all these different restrictions and stuff like that. But
Well, listen, Larry, we have to go because we have another interview to do here. But I want to thank you so much for your time. And
it's great. And definitely, any of you, reach out to me privately, and I'm happy to spend as much time walking you through the world of NFTs and helping you get set up in every way that I can. I'm here to be of service to you in every way.
That's awesome. Thank you so much.
Because Balcony Show isn't just a place where I'm interviewed. We're family here, so let's rock and roll and make the world a better place.
We need to.
We feel the same way.
Yeah. That's awesome.
All right.
You're
so
like
awesome,
one of our
Larry.
favorite interviews, Larry.
Woo! All right.
All right, so you have a great
everybody.
evening. Tell the mayor hi.
I will.
Thank you,
All
Larry,
right.
so much.
All right, take care.
So have a great night.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
it's time for the spotlight portion of our show, where we showcase debut singles and returning guests. And your host is Donna Gallucci. So here we go.
Hey, everybody.
Donna Gallucci in the house.
Here I
Donna
am.
freaking Gallucci.
You didn't think we were not going to mess with you, Donna, right?
Not at all. I knew you guys had to. You had to.
It's part of our job.
But people always mess with my name. So
really?
Yeah. Hey, Donna Gallucci. What's up, Donna Gallucci?
Well, I mean, could it sound any more Italian?
No.
Yeah.
So.
I remember when I was an officer, the inmates used to always say, "Activate your function," and I used to say, "I'm going to activate some function." Activate your function.
I don't get it.
Activate your function was when they wanted you to do something.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? And they want. So I'm telling Donna, you know what I mean? Activate your function.
Oh right.
This is Donna Gallucci.
It's Donna Gallucci. Activate your function. Do the spotlight intro.
Yeah, right.
Okay, everybody.
See? So now you got a new phrase, Mad Cat, from me. Activate your function.
Now that's all we're going to be saying for the rest of the night.
I don't know what my function is.
What's my function again?
What's that conjunction?
Conjunction. What's your function?
Oh God.
Oh boy.
Yep,
But
that
we
pony
digress.
left the reservation as usual.
Getting back to business here. We have a new single to play for everyone tonight by the band Silk 9, who has been on our show.
Yeah,
And they're
cool.
really cool
Yeah,
guys.
Cool dudes.
Yeah, really hard rocking, metal kind of sounding.
They're bringing it. You're gonna love
Yeah,
it.
they're really, really good. Really, really good. And they have a new song called Tear Me Down.
I think there's a video out with it too, isn't there?
There's a video. I think it's a.
Is
it's
it a
lyric
lyric?
video? Yeah, pretty sure it's a lyric video.
I know
And
they've been
Really
promoting
cool
it.
artwork on
Yeah,
that.
they're
though,
good
on
too.
That
Yeah,
video
yeah,
is
yeah.
really cool. And I think the song is about what everyone went through, how frustrated everyone was last year in 2020
Right.
with everything that went on, and kind of saying to to the world, you can tear me down, but you're not
getting back
keeping me
up.
down because I'm getting back up and I'm going to fight.
Yeah,
You
that is the way to be too. Because
Yep. Kind of like an anthem for everyone,
I don't know. Like everybody's. Yeah, you're right. What the?
What was that?
I don't know.
Somebody playing with their phone.
It's the aliens.
Yeah, sure.
The space force
The
is
space
beaming in.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, they just unveiled the new uniforms today. I'm actually kind of happy.
Oh God.
What do you mean?
Oh God.
They're using like the newer Battlestar Galactica series that was on. That the uniforms are kind of the dress uniforms are patterned after that.
Oh wow.
I was kind of hoping for the 1977 Battlestar Galactica uniform, but hey.
Well, I wouldn't know the difference.
And the
between-
pony is off the
Oh.
reservation again.
Yeah, I'll throw my nerd card down right here. Thank you.
It's fine. All right. So why don't we take a listen to the song?
Yep. It's Tear Me Down by the band Silk 9. Enjoy.
You won't need to wait too long to see if you're worried what's growing strong in me. You
Balcony Show, and we've come to the end of another great show. Gotta say, Blueberry. Never saw that one coming. Blueberry.
Blueberry. Aw, that's
I like.
cute.
What's a Frankenberry?
Brings me back to my
Yeah.
childhood.
I like Count Chocula. That's my favorite.
Count
Count
Chocula?
Chocula. Yeah,
I
there's
don't
no
think I
sugar
like
in
that.
those cereals.
I've been on cinnamon.
Toast Crunch?
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Is that the ones that they look like Fruit Loops?
No, they're square, the Toast Crunch.
No, then it's not those. Then
Honey Nut Cheerios.
no, it looks like the Fruit Loops, but it's not that.
Oh, like
Looks
honey,
like the
like
fruit.
apple cinnamon oats or whatever.
Yes,
Oh,
like the
Cheerios.
Apple Jacks. Apple
Oh,
Jacks.
Apple
Yes,
Jacks.
yes. I've been on. I've been on that.
Well, we
kick.
got
They're
love
yummy.
Apple
They're
Jacks.
good. So bad for you, but they're good.
I feel like having Captain Crunch peanut butter.
I love Captain. I was
Oh
just
my
thinking Captain Crunch.
God,
See,
I
Cut it
love
out.
Captain
But
Crunch,
the peanut
Captain
butter,
Crunch
I
is
don't
good.
like
that's like
the
my
other
favorite
ones.
meme when you see the one with the guy who's all beat up and bloody. The roof of my mouth after eating Captain Crunch.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Like it's
Yeah.
rough, but I haven't
Good.
had Captain Crunch since I was a kid.
Me neither.
Man, I still once in a while I'll buy a box just
Ooh,
because.
I think I'm gonna get
but
one.
I gotta let it. You gotta let
Yeah.
it soak a little bit, and then it's not so hard on the roof of your mouth.
Yeah,
just
yeah,
saying.
Yeah.
In my stoner days, it was like a brand of Rice Chex, but it had fruit in the middle of it. It had like a fruit gel filling in the middle of it. And boy, I'd have the big bowl, the big salad bowl
Yeah.
just filled with just sit there.
I don't remember that.
I don't remember that
yeah,
at all.
yeah. I was living in Jersey then, but yeah.
I wonder what something that was a fruit-filled cereal.
It was Well, it was again. It was like Rice Chex, but they had like fruit gel fillings.
Sure.
I don't remember that.
Oh,
Stoner days.
they were my stoner days. Yeah. Shut up. That stuff was awesome.
Sure.
Don't ruin my memories, Bo.
I'm sorry.
Sugar Smacks.
Anyway.
No sugar smash.
Those are good.
Anyways, I'd like to remind you to check us out at thebalconyshow.com. Follow us on Anchor. You can hit up any of the listening platforms for a past show if you have missed one. We're on iHeartRadio, iTunes, Spotify.
Just ask Alexa.
Ask
Yeah.
Alexa. She'll play you
play the
the
Balcony
show.
Show.
There you go.
Yeah. You guys got me thinking about cereal now. Like honeycomb's great. Yeah. It's not bad.
Yeah,
Sugar
no.
Pops. Sugar Pops.
Yep.
That was another
I
one.
didn't like
good,
those.
too.
Wait, corn pops.
Oh,
The
Corn
yellow
Pops.
things.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I never
no,
liked those.
No.
All right, honeycombs. If you're listening, that was literally the first endorsement you've had in like 50 years.
Yeah.
I want my check.
Does anyone
okay?
remember Quisp?
Yes.
Quit.
Oh, and
Quisp.
Quake.
What?
Oh my God, I forgot Quake.
Yep, Quisp and Quake. Sure, because my sister liked Quisp and I liked Quake. That's how I remember.
I never heard of this.
They're little flying saucers. They look like little flying saucers. And
Yeah.
There's an alien on the
Yeah.
box.
Yeah.
Crisp and quakes.
They were so cool.
Wow.
Oh yeah, no.
Sometimes I see
they're
Quisp
like
in
a
the
pseudo
grocery store.
Oh, they're
Captain
still-
Crunch,
Yeah.
though. I gotta say, they're kind of
Yeah.
like a pseudo Captain Crunch.
Yeah.
They're not as good as Captain Crunch. I want the real thing. So
Yeah.
it's the Captain for me all
Yeah.
day. Anyway, we're gonna get out of here tonight. Thank you so much for
gonna go eat
spending
some
time
cereal
with
now.
us.
Yeah.
We're all going for cereal.
Just as long as it doesn't have them god awful marshmallow thing. Yeah.
They're
Lucky
not-
Charms.
Oh,
Lucky
I didn't,
Charms.
yeah, I didn't like Lucky Charms.
It's like, hi, I want to have chalk in my cereal.
The magically delicious.
Anywho, I'm going to get out of here with the song Thrown Alone by Heart of Jordan. So take a listen. Good night, everybody, from The Balcony Show. We'll catch you next week.
This day, the silence makes its loudest seconds or two. Around and round and round and round we go till this finally stops. We'll be left to what's home for the wasted days, always searching for something just to find out you're addicted to nothing. Look in the mirror. Do you like what you see on the other side? Where have you gone? Tried and I've seen it all with my own eyes. Silence will not protect you. Just to think of it as enslaved by the cycle, you always seem to be codependent on the pain. How can these deep in you living the deja vu? We just ended yesterday. This time, the silence speaks as loud as our cries. Can we play this game for the rest of our lives? For the rest of our lives. For the rest of our lives.
And that's what's up.